Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. As we all know, Fntastic is effing aggravating as all hell when it comes to the day before. In the last video I did on these guys, they were in the midst of a sloppy copyright dispute because these fucking Harvard graduates didn't think to register the IP before making the game. Now we get 36 seconds of vertical slice pre-rendered bullshit and an article I will read for you all today. I also want to touch and go on their current copyright status. So please stick around and share this video because it's a long video and the message needs to get aired out. But before we get into it, and if it ain't too much to ask, if you watch till the end of the video and you like what you see, then consider hitting that sub button for more content like this. Okay, let's get into it. Before I start getting into the Q&A, I want to play the new trailer that they dropped yesterday. So without further ado, roll the footage.
Get ready for November 10th.
How cute. A mobile game ad. This exclusive interview with Fntastic comes to us from wellplayed.com. Link to the full article in the pinned comment. Wellplayed starts off by asking Fntastic, are you able to give us an update on the game's legal situation and when will it return to Steam? Is there any chance you'll change the name? Buckle up for this response, y'all. We believe that power is in the truth. We were the first to start using this name related to the video game. This is an indisputable fact. Rooted in our belief in justice, we are optimistic about regaining our name through legal proceedings as swiftly as possible. We want to reassure our community that our Steam page will be reinstated soon. We'll be back at the top of the wish list. Currently, our primary focus remains on the development of the game itself. Trademark related matters are being managed by our newly formed New Zealand joint venture with our publisher Mytona, aptly named Mytona Fntastic. Okay, so you may have been the first to publicly use the name, but that means absolutely fucking nothing if you do not have the legal padding to protect your identity and or IP. You of course can claim that there was no need to trademark the name under Mytona simply because the product wasn't finished yet. And to that I would say, you know what, that's a fair point. Why not put it under a code name until it was close to being done? Let's move into the next question of interest. Wellplayed then asked, the day before is easily the biggest project Fntastic has worked on. Are you confident you can deliver your vision for the game? What has the studio done to be able to develop a game of this scale? Fntastic responded with, the day before is indeed the most ambitious and biggest challenge we at Fntastic have taken on, and we're incredibly excited about it. We are confident in our ability to realize our vision for the game, thanks to the unique blend of our team's hunger, our work culture, our publisher Mytona, and the support of our external volunteers. Break through limitations and overcome challenges. These words are the spirit of our organization. We are here for the long haul and we want to change the game industry. We want to show other ordinary people like ourselves that anything is possible in this life. Thanking your team's quote hunger and work culture after flying to Singapore in the last dev blog, feeding people of your team while another volunteer of your team was evicted really feels like a kick in the fucking dick. Your team has passion behind this project. No one can deny that. But you, Fntastic, and you, Mytona, are putting these guys at risk like last time when members within the community were doxing the guy y'all threw under the bus. And the closer we get to that release date, I'm pretty sure the exact same thing will happen. And while we're on the topic of volunteers, Wellplayed asked them about their volunteer controversy. The response given makes my nuts hurt. While we have paid employee volunteers, we also have unpaid external volunteers. External volunteers offer their time and skills voluntarily without remuneration, engaging in activities they genuinely enjoy. We propose various tasks and invite interested volunteers to undertake them. Our innovative work culture based on the philosophy of volunteerism has proven attractive to people worldwide. Today we have more than 300 volunteers representing 30 nationalities, and our doors are always open to anyone who aligns with our culture. Very rarely in my 25 years of life have I ever heard of a paid volunteer. And the people I know who have done paid volunteer work are not considered paid volunteers. They are called temporary employees. Usually the compensation, if any worth mentioning, usually comes in the form of stipends or aid with living expenses. Again, this and this are not what you want to project when you say paid volunteer. I get that games are expensive. I have quite a few friends who are currently in the gaming space, developing and getting ready to release games. Bringing on extra people is always appreciated, but it's not a goddamn necessity. It is not mandatory. If you're getting to a point where you're being endorsed by a country's government to make a game, paid volunteers shouldn't even be mentioned within the walls of your studio. One more question before I give my thoughts, because I could be here all day. Wellplayed's final question in the interview reads as follows. The Day Before is set to release on November 10th. Are you able to confirm it will launch on PC and consoles on that date? If not, can you give us an indication of when you're aiming to bring the game to consoles? Have you considered releasing in early access? Fantastic responds with, we are excited to confirm that The Day Before will launch first on PC, slated for November 10th. Immediately following this release, we will be sharing a roadmap of forthcoming updates to keep our players engaged and excited. This roadmap will include new features and content additions, emphasizing our commitment to continuous game development. While we aren't considering an early access release, we are planning to conduct a closed beta phase prior to the game's launch. So that's the interview. I read the entire article and it sounds very kiss-ass and very one-sided. No attempt to even challenge anything Fantastic has done. So here are my thoughts. Remember that clip I played at the beginning? What the f happened between this trailer and this trailer? It don't even look like the same damn game hardly. I want to make it known that I want to see this game come out, but I don't think these are the people to do it. Troll tweet after troll tweet, troll post after troll post, clickbait after clickbait, and for what? It's gonna get to a point where the shit's gonna get old and you won't have anyone occupying those servers on day one, except for the kiss asses who will literally do anything Fantastic and Mytona says and does. Fantastic and Mytona, I truly believe, have a product made, and I am willing to bet money on the game not coming out in November, and if it does, goddamn us all if it don't have game-breaking glitches and bugs scattered throughout it. The gameplay trailer we seen not that long ago is more vertical slice bullshit they keep putting out, and honestly, I'm just sick of it. Don't show us another thing about this game until you have actual gameplay or an actual playtest available. Until then, shut your damn mouths. If you watched all the way to the end and you like what you see, then hit that sub button, that like button, and neglect that notification bell for more content like this. And as always, my name is Redbeard Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I'm gonna wait for November 10th to come around. See you in the next one.